I picked this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and own up to this because I'd be a little weird for Jay with grown kids to pick this, but you know we're still in the Lego phase from time to time. We do a few of them. I gotta admit, like, I enjoy kind of building these things probably just as much, if not more, than my son does. So
I gotta admit, if I had some laying around, I would probably be there as well.
It's a great therapeutic little, like we would do it before he would go to bed. I set up a little table in his room, and we'd just spend 15, 20 minutes, pull the book open from where we left it the night before and, do 2 or 3 pages. And I don't know, it's just kind of, it's just kind of fun. And so, and then you get into this, Jay, and you find out, like, people have their own weird, like, some people glue them together, so it's almost like puzzles, right?
So you never get them apart.
Yeah, some people are purists, and they won't use any stickers because they're like, well, I could take those parts and use them for something else later if I don't have the stickers up. I mean, there's this whole, like,
and aren't we cataloging these pieces these days too, so that you can? Isn't that right?
Just like we have the automotive industry has their cataloging system, which Jay, you and I know very, very well. Yep. Yes, they have a massive cataloging system, literally brick by brick, every single part and type ever made. You can go out there and look up. You can do it by kit number, so you could go look up like anything any kit that's ever been made, and they will tell you how many pieces are in it and exactly what those pieces are. You, in theory, could build your own just by getting the kit, the pieces
that you already have,
piece by piece from that kit. Yeah, if you knew what those were. Right.
So do you guys, do you in SideShot, do you inventory those?
I do keep a... Well, we do, but here's the reason that we do it is because sometimes we'll take them apart, or they get played with. Stuff's made to be played with, and stuff comes off and it falls apart. Well, I can go look up, like, well, here's how many pieces, we're missing pieces, and I can go look up and see what those are supposed to be. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, but how many have you stepped on in your lifetime?
Oh man, I mean those things are so painful. So okay,
anything come out of your mouth?
Sure, probably. Not, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe. So the reason we're getting into this is, as some of you may know, the SRT team may be dead, as we've reported.
We hope not,
previously.
but we hear it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the Lego version, not so much. So Stellantis, this is coming officially from Stellantis, and again, for those of you that don't know who that is, that's the automotive group that owns Chrysler, Mopar, Dodge, Jeep, Fiat.
What
Chrysler.
was once FCA is now Stellantis. Yep. They got bigger.
So they announced a new partnership with Lego, and they are doing another version of the Speed Champions. Now, we did, Jay, and I sent you pictures of this years back. We did a Speed Champions version, SideShot and I did, of the Mini Cooper. They did a Speed Champions.
I recall.
So they have a Speed Champions that's about to come out now that's got the SRT Top Fuel Dragster and the 1970 Dodge Challenger. And the Challenger,
the TA, which is the Trans Am version, the TA.
Yep. So now I think they're separate kits, but they're doing the official purple. It's called Plum Crazy, which came out in 1970. That will be in the.
That was part of the. I'm sorry, that was part of the Grabber color schemes. The Grabber packages, right? You remember, Dad? You had a Plymouth satellite.
Yeah.
And it had, of course, I think it was a custom paint job.
We had the metal flake.
It's like a bowling ball green color.
Yeah. That's
great stuff.
Yeah. They did some cool colors.
And
I like how they brought some of that back in the, they brought those colors back for the current generation of those cars. The Challenger, for example, there's a purple version out.
Yes, there's a guy here in the neighborhood that has one.
Yeah, there you go.
I've seen it a couple times since I've been here. So
So this is the first purple car in the Lego Speed Champion series. It'll be the Dodge Challenger, the Dragster.
First?
Yeah, first purple one.
That's crazy.
Plum Crazy. They're using the official color.
Well, that's crazy.
And then the top Dragster has a female driver, and the Challenger has a male driver. And yeah.
Name me one Top Fuel drag racer female. Give me her name. First one that comes to mind.
I don't know because I don't follow that.
Oh, man. Okay, can I give it to you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shirley Muldowney.
Okay.
Better known as Cha-Cha Muldowney.
Yeah, I don't... Sorry, it's not my...
Yep, she raced way back in the 70s. She was pretty fast, and she was very well respected amongst the racing community. I met her once. I was a little kid, but I met her once. And that was on the Funny Car Summer Tour.
Yeah.
And for those of you gearheads out there, that was a great movie. And so I checked that out, and then we went to a race and met her. And I had an autographed picture of her from way back. But I also met Big Daddy Don Garlitz on that tour. So anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Anything I say at this point would just get us negative ratings. So I'm going to be quiet. That's a little outside my area of experience. Now, if you want to talk like, MotoGP or World Superbike or, Moto America.
All over that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I would definitely be the odd one out there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I like watching that stuff. I'm a big fan of it, but I don't know like specific riders or drivers in any of those circuits. So
it's all fun to watch.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
So is this going to be on your Christmas list this year?
It might. Yeah. Well, we don't have any official release date, do we? I didn't see one.
I did not see one either. It just basically says that 2021 marks the year that Dodge is distilled into a pure performance brand, offering Hellcat-powered 700-plus horsepower SRT versions of every model across the lineup. Like I like to say, everybody's downsizing, and you got Dodge cramming Hellcats into minivans, man. So there you go. This is cool.
A smart move for them because it's helping
I think so.
Promote their brand awareness, I think, which they kind of need to do right now. So,
which, as we had discussed on a previous podcast, they had disbanded the SRT team. Not necessarily disbanded it, but they kind of dispersed them amongst the Stellantis group.
Right.
So I think we might see some exciting things coming down the road with Stellantis. So that remains to be seen. So we'll see what happens with that. So.